Welcome once again back to the Big Focus Thursday, 9 p.m. One show, one football show. Couple of fans we've got on board today. We have a couple of really exciting, good agendas. I'm gonna start with a bit of a disclaimer. Right now, our internet connection is having a field day. All right, we're having absolute joy with our internet, and that's why a couple of guys who we intended to be with us, people like Diban, actually had to drop out. Even people like Haizam. But fret not, we've got enough cover. So in case, if you all should know what we are in all about, right? So there are a couple of agendas. Let me start first. Of course, we had to bring this guy in. Can only be one agenda, guys. It is the West Ham Singapore, right? So we bring in the poster boy for West Ham Singapore himself. He's all claret and blue, of course. All right, all fully suited up, or the Hammers of Singapore. We want to speak to them about, or it's not really them, it's not really plural, it's singular. Don't get too excited. Only that one guy, he has featured for us many of the time. So I'll bring him in. Let's talk about the good form of the Hammers right now for tonight and whether they can actually make it for Champions League. And then, of course, the next preview, the big one we have, is indeed this one, Mr. Bruno and Kane heading head-to-head, locking horns. Who will come out victor? Remember what happened last time when they played at Old Trafford? I'm not gonna reveal the score, man. It was an utter embarrassment from United. Let's see if they can pull off another rabbit out of the hat this time. And of course, this one, if you talk about embarrassment, both matches happened, if you all remember, in the same game week. What are the odds? They're playing in the same game week again. And of course, we also have to talk about the top four race. Who can make it? We've got all the fixtures covered, and let's see. I want to hear from you guys as well. This is the Big Focus. I shall see you all in about 20 seconds time. Let's play you all the best intro in YouTube football. Let's go.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven. There's no way that you make it. Maybe.
Welcome. Let's introduce the first guest first. I know he has a couple of fans waiting for him right in the wings. Let me see the comment section here. Joanna Wong, wallahi, I'm waiting for Noah to feature. So why not? All right, let's break the egg. Let's cut the surprise. We bring him, the man himself. Noah, what you? Noah,
Hello, boys.
Noah,
Welcome, I'm back.
I'm still listening to my own voice. All right, you gotta fix that audio up. I'm still listening to my own feedback. So you gotta attach whatever audio piece you have, Noah, because I'm listening to my own voice. All right. So we have Noah with us tonight. So Noah, until you fix your audio, I wouldn't be able to talk much to you for a while. And then the next guy I have, today he's going with quite a bizarre name. Something obscene, quite lewd, in fact. But then again, let's bring him the man, one of our season ticket holder. Every Thursday night, you know for sure he'll be there with us. Usually in the comment section, but this time around, he is with us live in flesh. We've got us shirtless Milner 7. Us Milner, come on, man.
Hello.
You gotta first explain that name first. Ars shirtless Milner 7. I'm really intrigued with the shirtless. Tell the crowd.
Okay, this has something to do with the first time I met Anwari, Napshot Studio, on that very day for this particular game this weekend.
Yes.
That very dramatic day.
Let's keep it all wrapped up. That was the match, last minute goal, and then hence the name, Ars shirtless. You went completely ballistic in Tampines Hub. You stripped half naked. Lucky thing, the police, no police enforcer were there all around. But then again, it's good to have you right now, bro.
Limbs everywhere.
Always love. Only love, right, when you're around with us. And then the next one, this is why we got him, boys. Because his club is soaring high. Right now, they have hit the dizzy heights of 4th. Can you imagine? Even if any one of us, all right, are reckless gamblers, we would have never picked his team to be right now in the position where they are. Let's not waste time. the poster boy of the Hammers, Happy Chills, now a podcaster. I want to ask him about his goal celebration, the goal machine, the man himself, Peaceful Hooligan, Remy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Remy,
thank
I,
you, thank you.
I want to ask you one thing, man. You got to explain yourself, all right, when it comes to goal celebration. Why do you have this celebration where you go completely backwards, reverse mode? Every single time you score. Please, I need to know. I need to know. Mark Anthony, I need to know why.
You see, Ronaldo have his trademarks.
Yeah.
Messi has his trademark. Antonio has his trademark. So I'm
True.
creating my own trademark for my own team. So
Okay.
the trademark, which no one does that. So it's part
Any-
of cardio.
And
Part of
any
diet.
significance? Any significance, Remy? Going backwards? Any
Uh,
any kind of significance to that kind of celebration?
Because I miss breakdancing, so that's part of it lah.
And dude, I know you also recently you actually had this venture, or rather right now you have presently this venture of podcast. How's that going for you?
Yeah, I have my own podcast, Ichi Ichi Bang Bang. Basically,
Ichi bang bang. Yeah, there you go.
yes, three guys talking nonsensical but on point. We
Uh-huh.
talk everything under the sky. It's a Singlish podcast, so
Singlish
it's
podcast.
correct, cater for all Singaporeans.
Uh-huh.
And on top of that, we cover almost every topics lah, but not in a serious way lah.
Good, and that's what we want, right? Light-hearted stuff. All right, so you
Yeah.
guys, you can actually find Remy, and he's actually part of a trio, and it's Ichi Bang Bang on Spotify, right? It is on
Yes, on
Spotify right now,
Spotify.
Remy. Good, go
Yes.
have a listen. I actually listened to one of the episode. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. You know, you get honest, earnest opinion about anything. They talk about so many subjects and something that you want maybe to just latch on. All right. So right now, guys, before we start proper, we start with the main agenda. I want to talk about a bit about the Champions League result, guys. I want to start with perhaps Noah. Noah, you and me,
No.
we both don't have Champions League. No position to speak about Champions League. Okay, but then again, after yesterday's victory for PSG against Bayern Munich, are we looking at potentially the new champion this season in this edition of Champions League? Of course.
Like I said, Champions League is anything can happen. Like you can see a comeback coming back. Like any team coming back. Like it's an open score. Like PSG is just winning 3-2, like only a 1-goal margin. So I think
Yep.
there's a possibility of Bayern coming back because I think they have like 31 shots. Bayern had 31 shots and PSG had 6 shots. So I think
Wow.
like I just realized they weren't that clinical either. So I think
Yep.
there's a small chance they can come back.
So it's all but over, and who knows, man? Maybe the second leg with the return of Lewandowski, that might completely flip the tie on his head. Ask shirtless Milner. Not such a
Yes.
joyful campaigner, I guess. Being being completely taught how to play football by 3 army, like I think you got to call them the dads, man. The army dad squad, right in the middle. The Casemiro, the Cruz, and also your Modric, combined age of nearly 100 years old. You guys got taught proper. What do you make of that, man? 3-1. Again, like I mentioned, it's not all over yet. 2-0 is completely feasible, conceivable by Liverpool. Guys, you have done it 3-0 before. What is
Yeah.
a 2-goal deficit, right, Azmilna?
I mean, I'll be honest a bit here. That time we were 3-0 down.
Mhm.
We wanted to go for both the Premier League and the Champions League at that time.
Yeah.
So, and that time before that, if I'm not wrong, before Barcelona came to Anfield, they rested players and all that.
Mhm,
For this
mhm.
time round, the situation is Real Madrid will play Barcelona.
Yep.
Like they will no choice but they have to play their first team.
Okay.
So for us, if we really want to try and go for it, right?
Mhm.
Why don't we rest our first team this Saturday or what?
Wow.
I mean, we can try
Wow.
going for both, but then if we see which one we really want, and also I say earlier, the thing that happened
Mhm.
Tuesday night, right, was that we were caught out lah. Like
You guys were. Yeah.
remind me of the Richarlison goal. The same thing. Our
Same
high
thing.
line got exposed again.
Yeah. And again, of course, that could be another story on its own. Maybe the
Yes.
same scenario might pan out again against Aston Villa this Saturday. We all jolly well know what happened the last time you guys played each other.
Yes.
Utter embarrassment as well. You talk about high line. If you need any good case study on why you shouldn't play a high line, that was definitely the match. All right. So you stay tight, Azmilna. We are going to preview that match as well. Peaceful Hooligan.
Yes.
Any particular match? I know right now you might be a bit wishy-washy when it comes to Champions League. Maybe that is not your cup of tea, but hey, next season you might be waking up at 3 a.m. boy.
Yeah.
voting Champions League. But before you do so, any particular match that actually caught your eyes for Champions
Bayern
League?
and PSG.
BN, PSG,
Bayern
and what
and PSG. Yeah.
and talk me through, man. What do you make of that 3-2 scoreline?
Yeah.
Is it done and dusted?
PSG were leading. Bayern came back. Then after it's 3-2. Neymar became world best player for the day. That was that was beautiful. Bayern without Lewandowski, it's like
Different.
seriously, it's
Different.
like Liverpool without Van Dijk.
Liverpool without Van Dijk. There you go. Perfect app the description about Bayern without Lewandowski. But then again, right now, if you were to put your money on Bayern to make a comeback, would you do that wholeheartedly
Yes,
right now, Remy?
yes, definitely wholeheartedly.
Okay.
Bayern will
Wow.
come back. Trust me,
So
Bayern will come back.
you are putting Bayern on your money right now for them to make a comeback. All right. So
Yes.
that's Champions League in a nutshell. We're not going to touch about Champions League. I hate Champions League. The real European football is tonight. Sadly, of course, we all know what happened. It was supposed to be a total of 3 English teams that were supposed to go through into the Europa. We are left with 2. Okay, because one decided that it's not their forte. But let's go the first one, guys. Keep the comments coming in. All right, we are going to pick up all of your interesting input, and we are. Oh no, Noah has a lot of fans, man. Noah looking good in that shirt. AG King Ryan,
Thanks.
and then we got Darren Tan. Can do welcome to the big focus. Cause wait, how come he knows about it? Was he part of us before? And then Andriani, interesting analysis. I know where this come from. It's Azmilna's biggest fan, right? The sister. You want to say hello to sister?
Thank you, Vixis. Hello.
And then we also got Azmilna, woohoo, from Jason as well.
Hello, G.
We got hammers all the way across the border. Come on, you Aryans, Asif, Aizad. Asif, I didn't see you for so many weeks only because I actually said that there will be a hammer coming on. Now I see you. Now I see where your loyalty lies, huh? And then we've got this guy. I'm totally gonna butcher your first name, so let's go with the second one. Klinsman, come on, you Irons. That's another one. Zulkarnain Slamat as well. Again, Iron. Wow, JDT Iron. Maybe good pairing. And let's go with the next one. I wanted to do banter with Milner today. Not gonna happen, bro. You gotta fix the internet. And yeah, that's about it. So let's go on, guys. Let's go on to the first agenda right now. Okay, one thing. There's only one place that we can start from. It's got to be the most informed team right now in the land of Premier League. There you go. Look at that, guys. Look at that. David Moyes, Jesse Lingard. You would never ever put your money on this particular claret and blue to be lingering at where they are right now. So I don't want to start with Holy Remy because I know he's only going to be positive about it. I want to start with the West Ham biggest lover, Spurs. Noah, look at where they are right now. Looking at where they are right now, what do you make of the current situation?
I think this team, I really didn't expect West Ham to be in the top 4 right now, like in the top 4 race. I think,
of course, yeah.
You're talking about how they started as a team. Wow, they weren't really. I thought Moyes would be done, absolutely done. But in the end, when he bought proper purchases like Souček, Chufal, oh my gosh, that team is unbeatable. I think after that West Ham game the West Ham versus Spurs, that 3-3, that's it. They are back. Like they are
not the other one, where it was being played at their place. And Jesse dropped a stunner. Not that one, yeah.
Yeah, bro. No lah, but the 3-3 game really turned the whole fortune now.
Okay. Yeah. All right, and Azmilna, one of the best football fan I know personally. Looking at the situation right now, they are pushing your spot. No, they are the one gate crashing the party. Azmilna, can you imagine that? Last year round, the narrative was Moyes out. This season, West Champions League. How do we tune in?
Yeah.
What do you make of the complete turnaround of fortunes?
I mean, well done to West Ham. I mean, they did quite well. Remind me of 5 years ago also. That time when they did I think that season also they toyed with us in both games, plus the FA Cup also. It's like that spirit again when they had Dimitri Payet. You all remember?
Yes.
Oh my, biggest baller, man. That was a baller, man.
That was
wonderful season. Yeah.
That time they didn't really make it to the top 4, but this time round, things could change. It may be different. Obviously, I hope we are the ones snatching it, but I gotta take my hat off to West Ham. That's all I can say.
Thank you.
All
Appreciate
good
it.
things. All good things, Remy, right now. I want to hear from you as well. Let's not start with the positive. Let's start a bit of the negative. I know the injury to Dex. That might have taken a big shine, or it might have taken a big gloss out of that victory. How worrying right now? When and how what is the extent of the injury to Declan Rice?
His knee, I guess, is out for 4 to 6 weeks, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
I guess playing for England, for his country.
Mhm,
So I mean, I cannot put in so much negative feedbacks. But the thing is that if
mhm,
the medical team will be careful in
mm.
terms of handling players, and I mean, if they really follow up with Declan Rice, I guess we
Yep.
wouldn't miss our star players, our captain.
Mhm,
See, the thing about footballers, professional footballers, right?
yep.
You got to understand them. They are human beings. They're not machine. They're not robot.
Yep.
So even you have so much money, it can lead you into depression. You can you imagine you play every 2 days? We footballers, social footballer, play one time, once a week, also we feel the pain already.
Cannot
How
tahan,
about
bro.
that? Cannot, bro. It's really chalak, man. To be
Yeah.
them playing
True.
for country. It's
Mhm.
just it's very bad.
And right now, in the midst of or in the wake of that injury, which is again shocking, that's big, that could potentially put a big dent into your Champions League hope. Do you
Yeah.
think you have enough cover, Remy?
Yeah, I believe in Noble. The last time when I mean the last game when he played against Wolf, he was
Mhm.
seriously that was the Noble I was looking forward to, because to be
Mhm.
honest, he's Mr. West Ham.
He
I've
is, yeah.
always had him my captain.
Yep.
And yep, the last game when I watched how he plays, seriously, he
Mhm.
looks like 5 years ago, man. He was leading West
And what a way, Remy, for him to bow out. This is his last season, indeed, right? In
Next season, next
oh, next
season,
season, next season, and
next season.
I think if you want to have a good sending off, right, for people to remember you, this might be the time. Because if let's be real here, if Declan Rice is fit and running, he will never ever be part of the squad, right? And
Correct.
this is probably the perfect opportunity for him to prove his worth, whatever worth that's left of your captain,
Yeah.
your Mr. Hammer. And I want to ask you about the result itself. All right. Of course, I have a bone to pick with you against my team, Arsenal. You guys were cruising 3-0. And then, you know what, guys? You know what? The first thing I did was I went to his Facebook account. All right. I just had to. I want to see what this guy is yapping about. And then he was taking a shot of of the goals and stuff. And he was going around this line like, what is this? Is this dreamland? Blah, blah, blah. Premier League quality. When the final whistle came, all right, of course, we all know by now the result. Stupendous comeback by the mighty Gunners. The post got deleted off. Why? Why? Really?
Because I can't accept the fact that West Ham score 5 goals yet they draw.
Ah.
How can West Ham players score 2 goals for Gunners? How can they be so generous? Two
Yeah,
own goals, you know.
yeah, man. But okay, this is where I want to ask you really, really and truly, as a Hammer fan, looking at, of course, it's all good and fun attacking, right, scoring goals, and we have a whole catalog of really good goals, especially from Jesse Lingard, which we will touch on later on. The defensive side of it, bro, the defensive side of West Ham, it looks like every single time when you go on this really unassailable lead, you guys just completely forgo the defensive
Yeah.
duties at the back. How worrying is that for you as a West Ham fan?
Definitely worrying, but as a West Ham fan, as a Hammer, we call it the West Ham way. So we call it West Ham way. So to us, fortune always hiding. The thing about West Ham, I'm not saying that they are complacent, but seriously, when they lead, right, they tend to actually lose concentration. Michael Dawson, when he just played for West Ham, seriously, that guy is solid,
It was
super solid.
sensational, sensational.
Sensational, clean sheet, few games. But after that, I mean, his form kept dropping, so I cannot blame him.
Okay.
But then Okpona injured, so we have Diop also, which is
Uh-huh.
on and off. But the
Mhm.
thing is that being a West Ham fan is really scary. You see, because whenever we lead, we know something gonna happen.
True, true, true.
Hey,
And
stop.
Azmino,
Hang on.
yes, go ahead.
You talk about losing a lead, right, West Ham?
Yeah.
Does 2006 ring a bell to you? Gerard!
Wow, that epic up. Oh, seriously, man.
Azmina,
Oh, man.
you're a better king right now. I never
Okay
saw
lah,
that
okay.
coming from you.
Because he mentioned losing a lead.
King, bro.
And by far, right, has that been one of the worst memory being a Hammer fan, especially in recent
Yeah.
years, Remy? Has that been one
Correct.
of the worst memory of Hammers?
Yes, yes, definitely relegation. If you
Oh,
remember, we have
relegation, of course,
tons
of
of
course. We all
good
do remember
players
that.
were relegated. So we've
Uh-huh.
been there, done that. Seriously, on I think the worst memory is of us having to face our owners. None of West Ham fans love our owners. Everywhere you go, GSP out, GSP out. Owners, GSP out, GSP out.
Uh-huh.
But now when West Ham keep winning, I don't see any banter. GSP out.
How come?
Moyes, uh,
Where's the energy against him?
because of Moyes. To be honest, I have it in Moyes. Seriously,
You have faith in Moyes. I
yeah,
remember a different narrative when you appeared for us your first time.
takes time, brother. It takes time.
Wow, how
It takes
times
time
have
to fall
changed,
in
huh?
love. Yeah,
Okay,
it
okay,
takes time
all
to
right.
fall in love.
It takes some time. Okay,
So
I agree. I agree.
yeah, I mean, believe in Moyes' philosophy. Can you imagine Susek
Uh-huh.
Kufal? We don't even know that kind of player. Eastern Europe,
Oh,
cheap
boom,
and good. Singaporean style, cheap and good.
cheap and
So
good, huh?
yeah, so the thing is that when who's the hell is this guy, man, Susek? Oh man, he
Wow,
plays
he's been tearing
seriously.
it up, man. He's been tearing it up. Aren't you the least worried that this guy might be snapped up by the bigger boys? I mean, no disrespect to West Ham,
Yeah,
but you got a lot of big shots circling around. Are you afraid that for sure United love a tall, lanky midfielder who can score goals,
yeah,
right? Remember Moran, Fellaini, everybody. So,
yeah.
Yes.
are you afraid, or do you feel like this brand new management, especially under David Moyes, they have that mental fortitude and they also have enough in them to hold on to their biggest assets?
To be honest, being a West Ham fan, let me be honest with you.
Mm-hmm,
I've seen a lot of good players left,
mm-hmm,
star players left. So of course we are worried, but you see there's a lot of rumors like for example Rice to Chelsea, Susek
yeah.
to Barca, which means
Mm.
to say that our club is well recognized. Because
Mm.
10
Okay.
years ago when you talk about West Ham, no one bothers
Mm.
about West Ham. What kind of team is that? Is that Crystal Palace? Uh,
Oops,
yeah,
oops, oops.
yeah.
Oops.
So
Oops.
Shots fired.
is that Norwich? So,
Wait.
yeah, but now we are well recognized. But the thing is that
Uh,
the gossip has always been there, especially Man United. When you're talking Man United and transfer rumors can never be separated.
bad club, lah. Bad club.
Yeah,
Really bad.
they want to buy Messi lah, Ronaldo lah. They want to
They want
buy
to buy
every.
everybody. They want to buy everybody.
At the end of the day, they don't buy anyone. They buy no one.
At the end,
There's a
at the
player
end of
that
the
they
day.
buy. They fucking no one.
Yeah, true. All right, fucking know what. And but then again, let's talk about when we are on transfer. When we talk about good buys, we talk about cheap, good. Right,
Yeah.
Singaporean style. None bigger than this guy. Remember him? Cheap, good.
Oh, yeah.
let's
Okay.
again let's go with your betrothed first, Noah. All right, your secret lover. He is actually a secret lover of Lingard. If you look at his tweets, he cannot shut his trap about Lingard. Lord, Lord Lingard, J-Link, what a baller. But when Lingard scores against Spurs, he went completely incognito. Nothing from him. That's how fair he is, right? As a fan, as a football fan. But Noah, come on, stop laughing. Talk to me, fill me in. What do you make of this guy's meteoric rise? The youngsters, the teenager,
I feel like
J-Link.
okay. I think Jayling's in Mourinho's season. I think he was also a very good. He was a good player, but
Okay.
I think I think it started going downhill when Ole was in charge. I think Ole doesn't know how to play Lingard
Okay.
for some reason. I don't know why, but
Mm.
I feel like how Lingard plays is how like it's like he acts as a number 10. He wants to run. He needs to have space. Like
True.
I think in United you don't have a lot of counter attack, and then and you know who they bought like Bruno Fernandes. You bought Daniel James. There's no space in the team. There's no space. So I think like he's kind of like we all think he was washed out lah. Like his performance drop also is because of his mom. His
Mhm.
his mom I think is having some illness. His sister is sick or something like that. And I think it's very sad to say like it's very sad to see. But I think when he go to West Ham, I think he revitalized his career. I think that Aston Villa game where he scored 2 goals. Oh gosh, I really don't know. Like
He announced
I
himself.
really didn't. Yeah, he announced himself in
Yeah.
West Ham lah.
True.
So I think good to see
So
this
far, so
guy
good. So far, so
back to his
good.
best.
True. Nice one, especially from a rival. And also, guys, before I actually push this question again about J Links or Lord Lingard, as it is fondly known as, I want to hear from the crowd as well. Whoever you support right now, guys, I want to know. You have to touch your heart, be brutally honest. I know we have a couple of United guys watching us as well. Would you take this current informed Jesse Lingard into your squad? Would you guys do it? Just a yes or a no. That's it. You are shaking your head quite vigorously. I want to go to you right after this. But as Milner, right? I don't want to know. I don't want to ask if you want J Links into your squad because I definitely know the answer. But are you
I
the
want.
least? Are you the least surprised as Milner looking at how well he has actually not only fitted into the squad, but how he has completely re-galvanized himself.
I mean, like Noah says, it's about being in the right team. So at Man United, he did play, but he really didn't. Even though many years or so we watch him play at United, a lot of people keep saying that he's so inconsistent, he's not good enough and all this. But you look at him at West Ham now, like he's playing week in, week out, here and there, playing in the right position, and a style that suits him. So I can safely say that he has slowly revitalized his career and the so-called fulfill his potential, like everyone say.
Fulfill his potential. He's only a youngster, right? Isn't he? A wonder kid at the age of 27. He's only a wonder kid, guys. Why the pressure? Why the pressure?
Yes,
24 years old.
Yeah, but no, you are right. I think it's really heartening to see him fulfilling that potential of his. I want to go, of course, to the man himself. Only he can speak the truth. Right now, I want to hear your full insight of J Links himself. But before we do that, I just want to give a really quick shout out to those people who are watching us. Especially, I know we have really a whole host of brand new viewers right now for today because I think that came from Noah and also Peaceful Hooligan, Remy. So why not, guys, do this for us? Kindly please subscribe to us on YouTube. And also, we've got another one, which is, again, we are really active on Facebook as well because we are streaming live on Facebook. And also, do give us a follow on Instagram. That's really paramount to us. And the brand new one, all you kiddos right now, you must be on TikTok, right? If not, you are not part of the youngsters category. So right now, please do so for us. And then we go back to Peaceful Hooligan. Remy, come on, talk to me. Jesse Lingard, when you first signed him, I was reading the West Ham Community Forum online. West Ham, have you completely lost your mind? What are you thinking, Davy Moyes? Is this your secret lover? Do we not have better players out there? Why J Links? Now, right now, at this current moment, J Links for the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. You guys call him not Lingard. You guys call him Dead Master. I call him Lingardinho. To be honest.
This is getting back to worse, man. I'd rather stick with Lord Lingard.
The thing is that, you see, if you're talking about a few months back, just a few months back, actually, as a West Ham fan, I didn't know that he's having this issue, mom depression, girlfriend, then there's I think the siblings, it's not easy, being him, because I'm a human being also. So I happened actually to encounter that kind of issues before. Seriously, you affect a lot. And football is your rice bowl, so definitely he cannot perform. So the thing, no one even trusted him. When he just signed for West Ham, some of my fans, our West Ham brothers inside the group chat hates him. What the hell? Why Moyes gone insane? Sign Lingard.
And you really can't blame them, can you?
Seriously, being a West Ham fan, I know it. So I always come up with this positivity. Come on, lah, believe in him. He definitely can do something. But seriously, he done something. You see, Man United fan, I read Twitter, I read on the comment sections, all this. So saying that Lingard go balik kampung lah, Lingard useless. Man United fan. Then he was kicked out from Man United. Then West Ham, collect him from pieces. Come, Lingard, come to Papa. We will make you great again.
Which is
we make Lingard great again.
Yeah. Which is Moyes, his Papa.
Yeah. So right now, when we make Lingard great again, then they want Lingard back. Are you ungrateful, right? Yeah, really, right? Ungrateful, right? You kick Lingard out, then we take Lingard back. You sign
It's Manchester United, bro. It's Manchester United and the greedy effect.
They just destroy the youth.
Oh, dude.
You get what I mean or not? So when Lingard even play for England, you see, last time it's really hard to see West Ham players playing for England or regulars. Now we have two, Lingard and Rice.
Right,
You see, Lingard even wear West Ham jacket or sweater to England training. So what does he show? Is there's only one United that he wants to go, not Man United. It's West Ham United.
Listen well, Manchester United. Listen well. that one United can only spell West Ham United. All right, don't get
Yeah.
this twisted. It's only Manchester United. Okay, and you talk about your squad making again the first 11 for England, or at least getting a call up. Any good strong argument for Aaron Cresswell? He has been having a blinder of a season.
Yes, but right now they have Luke Shaw. They
Mhm.
have who's their left back? Actually, I'm not an England fan. I'm not an England fan, actually.
Neither am I, mate. I think
Yeah,
none of us are, right? Okay.
Ben
no,
All right.
they,
Chilwell,
Let's,
bro.
let's, let's
Ben
keep it that way. Yeah, they got Chilwell as well. Okay,
yeah,
good, good.
well,
All right, let's guys, let's take a bit of comments right now. We've got a lot of comments coming in. I really don't want to read this up, but then I have to do it for my brother Rian there. Noah looking good in that shirt. Of course, you are going to say that you're a Spurs fan yourself, all right? That's Rian anyway. He's now on Twitch. Thank you so much, Rian, for tuning in. Matic, hi guys, a United guy. Matic, I want to hear from you. Would you want to take back your lost child because we found him in the West Ham shopping mall? Anybody gonna claim him? Anybody gonna claim him? Goes by the name of Jesse Lingard. Okay, so that's the rallying call for Rian. All right, to all the way to Noah. Rian. Anyway, Noah wants to link up with you. Yeah, since Spurs buddy. Let's do it, man. Go add him up on his socials, and then Adriani say hi. Isaac also said Dawson. All right, I think we spoke about Dawson as well. And with all due respect, David Moyes is a real opportunist. I completely envy West Ham. Now it hurts to say all that. Of course, he's a Spurs fan himself. The last thing you want is Declan Rice injury. How much of a blow is it in the title race for Champions League spot? Again, according to Remy, they've got enough cover right now with their Mr. Hammers. And the next one, Nizam Kames. Can't wait to see Mark Noble live in the big years next season. First, you got to qualify, right? So you got to stay on. We are going to take a look at the remaining matches. Let's see if they can possibly make it. The last 7-8 games will be like finals for the likes of Noble, Fornals, Bowen to carry West Ham through the Champions League spot. This is definitely their time to shine, right, Remy? And Habib as well. Let's have a fans host prediction. Who will go in for Champions League next season? We will do it, Habib. No, right on the money. We are going to do it later on. So we're just going to go through all the fixtures together with our panel for today. Matish, again, give us your thoughts on Said Ben Rama. Interesting one. Said Ben Rama. What do you make of him? Of course, there were a lot of hype when he came in. I really love the welcome video. Right now, isn't he looking like a B-Tech Mares?
Yes. Unfortunately, sadly, he haven't scored his goal yet. Haven't breaks his luck yet. Seriously, it's just hype. Maybe the pressure that he's facing because people thought that he'll be the next Payet or skillful player. Then
True.
he's not facing competition with Lingard.
Mhm.
Maybe he's demoralized now.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. And then Habib, of course, a United fan himself. No. I will not take him because he will not suit in the Manchester United system. All right. And also maybe he's well suited to mid-table clubs. Alamak, some players are just built that way. Maybe they are mid-table club, but they are pushing. They are pushing.
Top four, where got mid table? We top four, we're not Arsenal. Mid table.
Apa?
Oh, sorry.
Don't mention. Don't
Oh
mention
dear.
that embarrassment of a club. Don't mention them. All right. Lingard is good, but not good enough for the front three. No way. And just so you know, there's only one Lord Benner. All right. Just
That's
remember
why.
that.
Lingardinho.
If Lingard goes to a big club tomorrow, the PSG, the Bayern, and the likes of Madrid, maybe he won't perform the same way. I agree with you, Nizam. I really agree. I think some players, maybe like him himself, right? I don't know. You guys would agree. They need to feel the affection. They need to feel the love, and they need to be the guy who's carrying that baton. They want to be the superstar, and when they are in a team full of superstars, they completely get drowned out. And if I'm Lingard right now, I will put pen to paper. I will ask David Moyes, Gaffer, where is the contract? I'm gonna sign on it, regardless, irrespective of the pay, because I don't think he can ever replicate that kind of form in a bigger club. I don't know whether that is as much as you all would agree.
But
Uh,
as a West Ham fan, let me be honest with you.
Yeah.
I feel betrayed before when Payet left us.
Oh,
I'm not so sure for personal reason. You
that
see,
was a sour
Payet
one.
was a one season wonder. So
Yeah.
as a West Ham fan, I'm really scared. I'm really wary actually. If Lingard
Uh-huh.
stays, then after that Wingard don't perform, or Wingard, don't want to perform. That makes me scared because banana they call it
Strike
but
fruit twice, fruit twice.
so it's once beaten, twice shy. Then as a West Ham fan, seriously, I was
Uh-huh.
hoping this season
Uh-huh.
we're going to Champions League. But touch it, if you are not going to Champions League, I wouldn't be angry, I won't be sad, I won't be mad. Because as a West Ham fan, we have gone so far. Relegation, mid-table relegation battle, being
Yeah.
in top 5 or top 6 is more than enough for us. Because we knows that we are not that big club. I mean, compared to other big teams. But seriously, we know where we stand. But the thing is that we are West Ham. You know,
You are West Ham, and you are right now showing the way when it comes to London club. So you gotta big
yeah,
up yourself, man. You are the best London club in town.
London club.
yes.
But
Yeah.
of course,
You know,
you are also being realistic, lah. As a fan.
correct. Be realistic lah. But if they go to Champions League, seriously, I hope that things change for West Ham because there's always one season wonder. I hope not only this season but every
You're right.
season,
You're right. You're right.
consistently.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. This is again from Victor Sim. True, Cresswell added bonus of being the free kick taker if selected for England. There you go. And also, last but not least, bye bye, Lord Lingard, another United guy for your info. So, guys, let's talk things through. This is the top four race. Look at that. They've got the next one, Leicester home, Newcastle away, Chelsea. We all can read that up. Burnley, Everton, Brighton, West Brom, or Southampton. If you just want to sum them up, you're talking about an okay running, I guess. You're looking at potential banana slip, of course, this coming weekend against Leicester. You don't want to travel to a relegation threatened team like Newcastle. And then you've got Chelsea, who are themselves also aspiring to finish top four. Again, never an easy task against Burnley. Everton, another one. Another one, all right? This is DJ Khalid, another one. Everton. Brighton, maybe by then, they probably have their foot up. West Brom fighting relegation again, probably in a similar predicament as Brighton, and then you go to Southampton as well. Remy, what do you make of the run-in right now? Could it be any better for you? Feeling confident looking at all these fixtures?
To be honest, confidence. I'm not expecting for me to get the last 8 games right.
Uh-huh.
So 8 times 3 is 24 points.
True.
I don't expect us to get the 24 points lah, the full points lah.
I didn't expect a Malay to multiply that fast.
Yeah.
8 times 24.
No, this Malay is good in mathematics.
I think so too. Looking at you, all right, you're a good walking testament. But then, okay, this is where I want us to just see for a bit, all right. See who will actually see if the cream will definitely rise to the top. Looking at all those contenders right now, Remy, Noah, and also Azmilna. Look at them. All this glorious club that we have vying for the top four. Let me see if you all can see that up. There you go. Those of you guys who are watching us, I need, please, your opinion, your input as well. I want to know from you guys, just a one-word answer, with the club that you think will push for the top four. By default, Manchester City is going to finish up top. I also hate to say this, but it looks likely with the victory against Brighton, Manchester United have all but secured second place. At least in my own opinion. If you guys have anything else you want to say, maybe you want to go slightly left or different, please talk to me. You think that there is also a possibility that United might slip into the third position? I want to hear from you. But for me, I think that's done and dusted for them. You are left with the third and the fourth spot. Look at them fixtures. Leicester, West Ham, Chelsea. We've got Spurs and Liverpool. I want to go, of course, to the Spurs guy, Noah. Looking at your fixture, Noah. Woohoo! You got United coming up. A game that we will preview. Everton, not an easy one. You're looking at, Southampton, Sheffield, definitely that's 6 points for you. Leeds United, probably you still have enough to beat them. Wolves at home, this is probably the match where you usually falter. You don't kill off the game that early, or you don't manage to hold on to your lead. Aston Villa home, we all know about Aston Villa this season, and Leicester away. How confident are you, Noah? Come on, don't smile to me. Don't smile.
I'm definitely not confident. I'm sorry to say this.
Not confident. Okay.
I'm not
Not
confident.
confident. And would you want to just quickly elaborate why?
I think our season has been very unpredictable. I think you have seen the first few games in the season, Spurs fans were so beaming, like me. I was so beaming that we can even win the Premier League. But right now, I think it started a nosedive when we draw to Crystal Palace, we draw to this type of teams. And I think I don't think Southampton is a very easy game for me. I would say that Southampton is a very I respect Southampton's team right now. I think we might even lose to them. I won't know. Is this team Southampton is a bogey team and anything can happen.
True. Okay. And then we go to,
I don't think we'll be top four.
You don't think you make top four, but who
I
do
don't
you
think-
then think will make the top four? Looking at all
Leicester
these
and
remaining fixtures. Come again?
I think it's Leicester and Liverpool.
Leicester and Liverpool. How's Milner? Liverpool, interesting. I don't know whether he's saying this because he sees you in the stream. Because
Okay.
we chat a lot. We don't share a lot of love for Liverpool, especially on the phone. So he is
Yeah.
completely going against the plot. Okay, I will later release all his voice notes against Liverpool. He was really talking
Sure.
smack about Liverpool. Never an honest guy, Noah. Anyway, if you need to know, but
But thanks for the
he
free 6 points. Thank you.
No, but serious, but I really
okay.
think Liverpool have a
I was
chance.
okay, yeah. So he is actually rating Liverpool's chance. Looking at the table right now, of course, the victory against Arsenal, which was a complete walkover, that has
Yes.
effectively got you again into the mix and into the conversation. Where do you rank your own team's chance and opportunity to actually gate crash into the European party right now? We're talking about Champions League, of course.
Okay. The thing is, right now, top four is not in our hands. Get that
True.
clear. Not in our hands. So
Get
we
that.
gotta rely on Tottenham. Sorry, not Tottenham. I mean Tottenham. All the teams around us, like Tottenham, Chelsea, West Ham, Leicester. Like
Yeah.
a miracle to have. Even Everton. We should also count Everton in. As much as I don't like it, but
No.
we need to rely that they all suffer a dip,
Uh-huh.
and for us to hopefully we get back on form. I think the
Okay.
only way we can get back in top four is, I know I'm saying the obvious, but
Mm.
we gotta win every game,
Win every game.
and easier said than done. And the
Okay.
teams around us also are great teams, so
Yep.
I kind of 50-50 here, if I'm honest. I feel like maybe, I mean, I apologize to my fellow fans. I think it's gonna be Chelsea and Leicester. I want
Chelsea
it
and
to be us, obviously, but
okay.
realistically, look at the way we all play. Sometimes good, sometimes very horrible.
True.
So sometimes I cannot really say.
Blowing hot and cold. That has always been the running team this season for Liverpool. But worry not. You guys are still in the Champions League.
For now.
I read a couple of social commentaries. By the looks of things, you guys are really comfortable and really confident of beating Real Madrid. And you guys are talking about the Istanbul final. So maybe you guys don't even need to qualify technically via the league. Be the
Yeah.
Champions League is all right. Your grace the coup. But peaceful hooligan, Remy. If it's not your team, unfortunately, if it's not your team, touch wood, who do you reckon will make the top four for Champions League? Just based on the fixtures that they have remaining and the current form that they are in, Remy.
If it's not my team lah, but that's just dream lah. Um, Chelsea, I think Chelsea have the chance lah to go top
Chelsea.
four. But don't worry, Liverpool also have the chance to go to Champions League next season, provided they win Champions League this season.
Okay, all right.
You know what I mean?
If we turn it around next Wednesday, if we turn it around.
Yeah. I mean, you guys
Big
can be
word.
top five,
If
also Champions League also lah for you lah. But the
Okay.
thing is that see, this season Premier League is all about unpredictable scores, unpredictable tables, points, all these. I mean, playing behind behind closed doors, right? I guess it really affects some teams and it really actually boosts up some teams. Like West Ham, when they play in front of their West Ham fan, seriously, they
Crumble.
don't.
Why? And why is that so? It always, again, it always gets me into a mental knot. Why is it when you guys are playing in front of your crowd? Because previously at Upton Park, no team in the right frame of mind want to travel to that ground, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to play at a full house Upton Park, but this time around playing in the Olympic Stadium, you guys are it's completely polarizing when it comes to the players' confidence. And why is that so, Remy?
Because Olympic doesn't belong to us. It's just rental apartment only for us.
Oh, so don't
Yeah.
feel a sense of belonging, lah.
Alright, don't feel the sense of belonging.
All right,
Then
okay.
on top of that, seriously, Olympic is too big lah. Then on top of that, there's a lot of grumpy West Ham fans who had to travel to Olympic Stadium. I myself went to Olympic Stadium before to watch.
And how was that?
Liverpool.
And how was the experience? Oh, was the experience then?
Good. It's really, really good. Really, really nice actually. So yeah, I mean, I was there for a week plus at East London. So the
Uh-huh.
thing is that it's not the same as Upton Park.
Of course.
Yeah,
And,
so
and,
the
and what
players
and Remy, what do you make of this news, man? Antonio out for the season.
Yeah, hamstring.
Ooh, this is a double whammy, man. You lost your captain, Declan Rice. You
Yeah.
lost your I wouldn't say he's the leading striker, right? He's not by far your leading goal scorer, is he? Antonio right now?
As far as I'm concerned, I think for now Lingard lah. But
Lingard,
of course, when talking about striker, of course Antonio.
he is
Antonio
he's
the
the
only
leading man.
striker. He's the only
Wait,
striker.
so now who covers for Antonio?
I guess
Jarrod
since
Bowen.
Jarrod Bowen lah. Jarrod Bowen actually is a natural striker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he looks really comfortable coming from the right, right? Drifting out, cutting in. He looks really comfortable in that zone, coming from the
yeah,
blind side. How do you think he
correct.
will fare as a target man now that he will be in the line of sight of the central defenders?
I think I have the feeling that we're gonna play false nine.
Oh,
Looking at
false
West Ham here, we
nine.
can play like tiki taka, but we don't call tiki taka. We call teka teki.
Teka-teki, direct translation means riddle, right? Riddle in Malay. Okay. Remy, I don't care where you're going after this. You gotta stay with me until 10:30, boy. Leicester third, West Ham fourth, Chelsea fifth, and Spurs sixth. Wow. And also we've got Habib saying Chelsea and Liverpool. Wow, a lot of people are still rating Liverpool's chance, man. Remy, do you rate
Yeah.
them making the top four?
Seriously, no chance lah going top four, to
Okay.
be honest, Liverpool. But they
Uh-huh.
still can go to Champions League if they win Champions League.
Via that route, of course. Okay, come on, you irons by Noor Fadlin, and also a question for Noah. Noah, who do you see as the biggest rival outside London? What a question. Specific,
Outside
geographically
London,
outside London.
I think
Outside
United.
United, it's got to be United, and that's why we are going to preview the game with a lot of intensity and also ferocity. Okay, we've got our guy Kieran. Kieran, thank you so much, Kieran, for watching us. This season has been anything but straightforward. From out of the window on paper, the teams that should win have been dropping points. Chelsea, West Brom, man. I don't think anybody, all right, brazen enough, bold enough to pit that defeat against them, especially in that fashion. 5-2. What a route, man, by West Brom. And United had to play three of these teams. If they drop points to three of these teams, it's going to be tight. I think Chelsea and West Ham have the best chances, given that Leicester has the toughest last few fixtures. Yeah, true. And they don't actually
True.
end well. True. I agree, Kieran. Foxes can't afford a repeat like last season. We'll see how Hammers cope with Rice injury. Chelsea need their strikers to score other than Mount. You talk about Chelsea, you talk about Liverpool's chances of making it through the Champions League spot via the route of winning the big years. Chelsea could be this, they could do that as well, right? They won against Porto 2-0. They are in the box seat to qualify for the next round. Of course, they have an enormous stars. They are looking at the likes of Bayern Munich or PSG. But hey, in a knockout competition, anything can happen. So as much as we give a lot of chance for Liverpool to make it through, I think the same amount of chance should be given to Chelsea as well. This is the club that has won the Champions League before, playing sub-zero football. Jota doing the work of three players, only him scoring. Zmil, you want to take this on? Right now, it seems like the scoring burden is
Yes.
falling heavily on the square shoulders of Diogo Jota. Do you think that
And
he
he,
can carry this team past the finishing line when it comes to top four?
I mean, going on Tuesday's performance,
Mhm.
I wouldn't really say so.
Okay.
But this man, I'm thankful to him because if not for him, we may even be a lot lower fighting relegation. I'll go as far as that because
Wow.
he has saved us a lot of times also.
Is
We
it?
need to remember that.
Wow. Azmin today is a bit cold. Huh? There's a there's a lot of
I
intensity
think
in the
he's feeling it after the loss.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you're right. No, that's right. No, that's right.
Antonio's been out of form. Bowen should be more than enough to cover for. I don't necessarily think that Antonio has been out of form, but I think what the Antonio could do is a bit of shooting practice, right, Remy? A lot of chances that he missed, those are
Yeah.
glaring, especially
Correct.
against Arsenal. He,
Let me be honest with you. Antonio is not a clinical striker, clinical finisher like me. So
True,
see,
I agree. They wanted to laugh. Stop, don't laugh. Watch his Instagram story. He always score on a Sunday. Of course, Sunday for a side lah, for before. But then again, Remy, where do you go with this, man?
he's Antonio, he's a right back, natural right back, then plays wing, then was forced to play striker. So he's not a natural striker. So when he scores, which means that we're grateful. When he don't score, he's a very hardworking striker. Very,
Yeah,
very hardworking.
yeah, true.
Very defensive striker. So it's not because of his form, it's a hamstring injury, bro. If you have him a hamstring injury, seriously, it will haunt you, bro. I mean, even if you recover, it will still haunt you, man. As a footballer myself, I do understand how hamstring actually affect your form, man. Yeah, I mean,
Imagine Rice and Ben Mee in the same team. Why Ben Mee though? Why? Just because they have the same
Rice
uniform
and-
color? Oh, Rice and Me. Oh, okay. JJ, sorry. Tak kelakar, je, tak kelakar.
Wow.
Okay, so let's. I just want to have this again quickly. Noah, your top four. Let's exclude United and also Man City. Let's assume that they have really made it through safe passage. You mentioned, who was it again? Chelsea and Liverpool.
No, Liverpool and Leicester.
Liverpool, Leicester for Noah and shirtless.
Leicester and Chelsea. I will still
Leicester and
stay by
Chelsea.
that.
Okay, another one. And of course, Remy, West Ham and Chelsea.
Leicester.
Leicester and West Ham.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
Quickly, let's move to the next one. That's cleared. All right, European Hammers. So it seems like, according to Peaceful Hooligan, they can make it. Maybe. All right, just by that little stretch, they might make it past the Champions League passage. European Hammers, that's done. Let's go on to the top four race. Of course, this week, boys, this is the one, the biggest of all. All right, nothing can top this. We want to roll back the tapes. We go with Noah. Noah, the victory. I know you are smirking right now. You are feeling all smuggish because you beat Manchester United 6-1. 6-1 at Old Trafford. Of course, that came with a few controversy. Martial being red carded. Lamela acted like he was being shot by a sniper
Lamela.
on top of the building. But then again, hey, 6-1, 6-1. You guys completely trounced them, and again, you got not enough reason to lose by such scoreline, even if you're playing by 10. This time around, you're playing at home, not necessarily the best ground, right? No one, especially when you guys are playing home. How different is this? I just want to ask how different, in terms of the squad that you guys had back then and what you have right now.
Back then in last season, is it?
No, when you guys won 6-1 and what it is right now. I know that in terms of personnel, there's not a lot of change, but I just want to know the current mental state and just the current physical state as well. Are we missing a lot of players out of injuries? Is there any big one that we are talking about?
Doherty is injured and Ben Davies is injured, but I think that doesn't really affect anything. I think maybe Ben Davies it does affect because he's a reliable backup left back for us. So I think I think the mentality of these players are kind of low now at this point. I think after the Newcastle draw, I think these players have, you can see these players really have exhausted their fitness. Their fitness is, I think they're just very tired out. I think they are just not, they are low in confidence after the Europa League.
Yep.
Like after they got out of the Europa League, I think that really affected them a lot. And I think for me, I think going into this game, I think it's very hard to say. It's very hard to say how they are going to play. I know they're going to play part the bus but at this point, I think
which bus is it coming with Is it
I
the
don't
metal
know,
Double
bus?
decker.
I think those kind of tram
Ooh!
bus.
A tram bus. It's short though, but it's big enough. All right. So you mentioned about the tactical approach. You are looking at it. This might be another park the bus or a more pragmatic approach towards this game. Asmilna, as an observer looking into this current match, of course, there's a lot of apparently in camp fighting in the Spurs camp. They're talking about Toby Alderweireld. He was being lied to the media by Jose Mourinho. Safe to say right now, if you want to summarize the current mood in Tottenham Hotspur, it's not a ceremonious one. It's not really a happy one. Could that mental state affect the performance, or this is where Mourinho, being the big game manager he is, that could be the ace card between these two?
I mean, I think Spurs will do enough to win 1-0, I say.
Okay, wow.
Because, like you say, Mourinho is a big game manager. Whenever this kind of game comes up, he will always, people say, people will say he like to park the bus here and there. I mean, it's his job, it's his tactics. But then I call it counter-attacking. Remember the Chelsea team? He a lot of time counter-attack. So you cannot really say, you want to talk about park the bus manager, maybe you say Sean Dyche, Tony Pulis or Sam Allardyce. But Mourinho, he won trophies and all this. So who cares if he's ugly? He gets the job done a lot. But maybe not, can't say the same for this season, but Mourinho's a big game manager. So I say only one glory will come out, and that's Tottenham.
Tottenham, wow.
Glory, Tottenham, not glory.
Of course. What am I thinking? He's a Liverpool guy. Why would he ever pray for the goodness of Manchester United? What a bloody joke of a host. But then, Remy, you're sitting somewhere in a central position, all right, maybe on ground partial. Although it's Spurs that we're talking about, so I don't know whether there's a bit of a tinge of biasness. But I want to know from you again as a West Ham fan, looking at the current state of not only form but affairs for Tottenham Hotspur. Let's start with the manager first. Let's start with manager Jose Mourinho, serial winner. We all know about him. It's well documented. He goes anywhere, he brings back the silver. it seems like this time around he's missing the trick. What is going wrong right now for Spurs and Mourinho?
To be honest, Mourinho philosophy never suits Spurs. As much as I don't like it, seriously, Mourinho it's not fit for to be a Spurs fan. He's not Pochettino.
Okay.
Secondly, I think Mourinho is a complacent because he always think that he's special one. You see, being too cocky also is not good.
Hmm.
Being arrogant and too cocky also is not good because there's only one cocky, arrogant player that's Zlatan. So you
True.
cannot be arrogant. I mean, arrogant or cocky. You see. So
Uh-huh.
but I think there's high chances Tottenham can win because Mourinho definitely want to have vengeance back against Man United because he was sacked when he was a manager
Mm.
at Manchester United, right? If I'm not wrong,
Yeah,
he was.
yeah.
So going back, I mean, definitely he wants something from Man United lah. But
Okay.
to be honest, let me be clear, Mourinho doesn't fit Spurs style lah. Or Spurs
Okay.
doesn't fit, so vice versa.
And then you looking at the current mire that they are in, out of the Europa, that was a complete root shock to everybody. And then there's this inability when it comes to holding on to lead. And he came up with a really interesting quote, guys. I'm very sure we have read this somewhere in the internet. He was being probed on why right now there is that big deficiency when it comes to holding on to leads. And he mentioned that same manager, different bunch of
Different
players.
players.
Different bunch of players. It looks like it's a pot shot straight to the players. Like I'm still okay. I'm still glittering. But this squad I have right now, garbage. So don't ever associate defeat or anything negative to me. It's all about them. It's not about me. Azmilna, I see that you are eager to take this up. Where do you go on this?
I think I remember I saw a quote recently from him saying about comparing Lampard to current players, saying that at 23, Lampard was
Yeah,
already a man.
and why
all this.
why would you do that? Isn't that again, is it really gonna affect the mental health of the players who actively right now they are playing for you? And why would you do that? Repeatedly.
I mean, sometimes it's also about if it, as the saying goes, it takes two hands to clap lah. But then at the same time also the players also, I'll be honest here, only like Kane, Son, maybe Hobberg is the only three good players at the moment for Spurs. The rest all like they don't step up when it matters. That's what I'm trying to say here. Yeah.
All right, and Noah, you shaking your head. I don't know in terms of that quote that I've just actually made mention of, how much you agree to it. Is he looking for a reaction from the players, or is this just Mourinho being overly narcissistic? That hey, it's never about me. It's never about me. I'm the winner here. They are the bunch of losers.
For me, I think it's a combination of both. I think for one of it is because I actually feel like some of the players really, I feel like they are finished. They are washed out at this point. Like not really washed out, but I think they are not. I just feel like not playing for them. For some reason, I don't know why, but I think the media also was talking about it. I think I actually have to agree. I think some players really have the body language. Like, hey, I play like everything. Like every lead we every goal we go in, right. And every time we just concede, we just crumble. And I think the mentality, it has been going on since Poch time. The mentality is always there. Losing mentality. Like the bottling mentality just stays. Like Mourinho cannot do anything. Like he's a serial winner, let's be frank. But he cannot do anything to save the team. And he also has a him lah. It just feels like a third season him lah. The way he brought he lied about Alderweireld. It come on lah, like you cannot lie about that, man. Like there's no right to talk about this type of, like, don't lie about this guy being
Being injured
like,
while he's not.
Richard.
Yeah.
Like Aurier, where's Bergwijn? Where's Aurier? Where's all them? All them are just, Bergwijn is not even selected for the team. Like I really don't understand what is going on. Like this team, like you see Delhi also. I think Delhi really can't take Jose Mourinho's every little like criticism against him. He really cannot take it. Like I can see some players really cannot take it. Even Ben Davies spoke out about it before. I remember the first game, Everton game, they talked about it. Like I think it showed lah. Like really, sometimes Jose really, like, he really need to know that, he needs to know that mentality of the players. Like their mental health is is at risk. You know,
And
for me, I
and
think it's both.
Bola lah.
but Noah, it was going all too well for Spurs, and we were even contemplating, or we were even toying with the idea of Spurs finally breaking the duck. Because if you remember the first half of the season, they were punching above their weight and they were proving the critics wrong out there. Why is there a sudden turn and why is there a sudden decline? It's so rapid. You guys went from here and to ground zero almost in quick time.
I feel they have been burnt out. Because okay, so we started Europa League early, right? Remember?
Yep.
The qualifying. And then they played
Thanks
all
to
the
who?
good players. Harry Kane. Yeah, thanks to you all, huh? But they played Harry Kane, they played Son. Let's look at Son now. He's gone. He's like injured. He has been injured.
Oh.
Firstly, he's been injured. Secondly, he looks shacked out. Let's be frank, he looks shacked out.
Uh-huh.
Like I never seen a burnt out Son for so long, bro. Like what's going on? Like the whole team, like it feels like they're all burnt out. Reguilon, when he came back from injury, he's just rubbish, but garbage.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like a Marcus Alonso in Chelsea last time.
Uh-huh.
Not in Chelsea, in Sarri's time.
Yeah.
Like, come on lah. I think you gotta be frank. Even Sanchez, I don't even know why Mourinho was playing him. Hey, I don't understand, man. He's a Mustafi, man. It's like
I told you, he's a Mustafi. He's a
Colombian
Colombian
Mustafi, man.
Colombian Mustafi.
Hey, you see, our right back. You look at Emil Smith Rowe. He rings around Doherty, and Doherty is still injured. Man is still gone lah. Man is gone.
Oh,
You see
wow.
all the players.
Fire. Everything went out. No holds barred from Noah. So he's talking about players burnt out. He's talking about fatigue. He's talking about the players right now not responding to Mourinho's approach to the game. Azmilna, what can you deduce from this current in-app or this current inadequacy when it comes to Spurs and their mental strength of frame?
Maybe it also has something to do with the players not having experience of winning and all this. Like, we also know about it also. As a Liverpool fan also, I can say that we also have the same thing. What every time
Remy, we gotta be partial, Remy. We have to be fair, huh? We have to be fair.
I mean, even with us also the same thing. What? We go 1-0 down already, we certain to lose a game. And you look at them also, Spurs, like Mourinho is a good manager, but the players' mentality is like their lack of experience for winning. Maybe like I say, Kane and Son only, and Holberg, that's all. But the rest of them, what are they doing?
So this
like,
screams
all like don't want to play.
This probably screams wholesale change. This definitely screams mass exodus. Of course, in football, Remy, it's impossible for us to change the whole roster when it comes to squad. We've got 25 people, man, in the squad. You cannot possibly change all of them. But one guy you can definitely change is the manager. David Moyes perhaps can rescue Spurs next season.
What?
He's the best performing London manager right now, Remy.
Yes, he is. He is the guru. We call him Harry Potter.
But okay, let's just move clear of Tottenham Hotspur right now. Remy, I want to talk about Manchester United. That guy there, Bruno Fernandes. Surely he's a complete shoe-in. Yeah, complete shoe-in for Player of the Year. Must be, right? No, not for you.
Hype lah, overhyped.
Why? Okay. Explain to me this overhype about Bruno Fernandes, please. I want to hear it from you.
I mean, people dub him as the next Cristiano Ronaldo. Maybe he feel the pressure, then he never perform. Because he's Portuguese, he goes to Man United, and he cannot perform. To be honest, I mean, penalty what? Never score penalty, he's not there. He's just overhyped. And not because of as next Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he's not playing like Cristiano Ronaldo. He's playing like Fred. You know why I put Fred, man? Right? He's just overhyped lah.
Remy. I've got a lot of Manchester United subscribers, man. Guys, me and Remy, we are by no chance or means associated, okay? So, Snapshot is Snapshot, Remy is Remy. He stand on his own. But then again, you mentioned that Bruno Fernandes is an overhyped player. Who do you then rate? In this current Manchester United squad?
To be honest, the best player I've seen for Man United right now, it's Daniel James. Very hardworking.
Daniel James.
Yeah, very hardworking.
Oh, that's a shout though.
Oh, I probably need to. I need to pinch myself, man. Are you trying to pull a fast one on us, or are you for real? Daniel James. You know,
Rashford lah.
you know how bad they want to clear Daniel James,
Yeah.
and is that why? Is this your like your plea of come and get me?
Normal
So that
what?
they don't perform, they go to West Ham, they have a
Yeah.
complete turnaround, and that's what you want. Daniel James. Okay. All right. So Remy says that Daniel James is the best one. United wants to throw him out, so we all can connect the dots right now, guys. You know where Daniel James will be playing his football next season. Okay. I want to take a score prediction quickly. Remy, Manchester United and also Tottenham Hotspur. This is of course being played at the Tottenham Stadium.
It's a draw game. 1-1.
Ooh, 1-1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 1-1. Of course, I don't want to ask Milner and Noah because you both are right now involved in the prediction game. I want to take a bit of comment as well. Remy, this is all the way from Malaysia, bro. Malaysia guy. He was Mr. Malaysia for 3 years in a row, 2015, 16, and 17. He says that you are speaking fact, man. That's the highest compliment that one can attain. There you go. High five. He also supports Liverpool. All right. So the next one, if Spurs harbor any hope of top four, beating Man United would be the kickstart they need. What do you reckon, Noah? Also considering United travel to Granada, what am I on? Spurs may have the upper hand. You think that will play in the minds of Manchester United when they are squaring up against you?
I think obviously like who would want to win Man United at this point they're freaking cocky. They're up there, or they're all like Ole fans and all. Suddenly when things go well, Ole in, things go up, go down out, Ole out. You know, for I think Man United's gonna play their B team against the Granada. Let's be frank. They're not gonna play Bruno. They're gonna play Van der Beek. They're gonna play Daniel James. They're gonna play any Amad Diallo, anyone. So I think for me, right, I really think Bruno's gonna play against us. Definitely he's gonna play against us. You can see Cavani and Rashford's all gonna play against us. So I think I'll not go for a win. I'll go for a lose.
Ooh.
2-1.
I don't know why you all sometimes support your clubs. But anyway, Bergwijn, Daly, and Wings could play more to help Spurs in their current predicament. But you know, Mourinho can't trust them. No squad depth either. Yeah,
Wings.
Sure. No.
Wings. Wings.
Yes, Wings. Wings say.
No, Wings.
Your Iniesta, apparently. Your Iniesta. All right, there you go. And then Kieran, of
Bro,
course.
don't disrespect Iniesta, please. Enough.
Of course, nobody would. All right. So Kieran has actually beaten back. Player of the year should be Diaz, seeing how he has actually solidified City's backline. But Bruno is not overhyped. Remy, Bruno is not overhyped. Not only is he putting in goals and assists, he got that leader attitude equivalent to your own Rice. Those who call him a penalty merchant needs to visit Singapore National Ice Centre, which is located at Outram. Nothing on that, Remy. Are we gonna just keep it status quo? Are we gonna touch on that? No? Yes?
He's a Man United fan, of course. Like and Bruno. So it's okay.
It's okay. All right. We will have our revenge this time. There you go. From a United guy. Okay. So that's done. Preview. All right. We got from our special guest today, Remy, saying that it's gonna be a draw. There you go. Maybe I think so too. Might be. They might cancel out each other. And then we go on to the next one, Remy, quickly. Before we are actually coming to the end of the stream right now. Liverpool and Aston Villa.
Yes.
Yes, Remy. The last time they played, of course, we don't need extra reminder. We don't want to hurt Liverpool fans who are watching us right now, but we all remember.
7-2, right?
7-2. 7-2 was the scoreline indeed. And of course, that was with Venda, at the back. This time around, new makeshift defenders at the back. You're talking about your Kabak and also your Nat Philip, who got entirely scooped.
Sorry. Is that Kabak or is that Rabak?
It's a mixture of both. Rabak, Kabak, Mutabak, Kebab, everything into one. Rabak. Hey,
But,
you don't say that. One good game and then they compare him to Maldini. So don't ever say that. Sanitize your mouth.
Maldini and Nesta.
Maldini and Nesta.
They compare him to who? Makalele. Masede. But the thing is that if to be honest, Aston Villa it's hard. I mean, hard for you to swallow Milner. But Aston Villa gonna win Liverpool at least 3-1 because I watched the last game Aston Villa against Fulham. Seriously, they were losing 1-0.
They did, yes.
Beautiful football.
Ooh. especially on the wings, right? Especially on the
Yeah,
wings.
yeah. That
Oh,
Trezeguet, wow, that they have striker. Oh, seriously, Aston Villa,
Oli.
superb, lah.
And
Superb.
and also, right, Remy, we are possibly looking at Jack Grealish returning, their talisman. No, they won 3-1 without Jack Grealish. You see, so now possibly Jack is back. Azmila, shaking your head, you're putting your palm right onto your forehead. Fever might ensue right after this. Okay, first talk to me about the drama that unfolded at Villa Park. 7-2. Nobody saw it coming. We all thought it was going to be a blip. Little did we know that was the precursor of what's going to come for Liverpool this season. Because that was not a one-off, definitely. But talk to me about that horrifying defeat, that really harrowing experience, that 7-2 drubbing by Aston Villa.
Everything that went wrong that day. I remember.
Uh-huh.
We just like couldn't string a few passes. We keep getting exposed by them. They keep intercepting and hitting us on the counter at every opportunity. We know when they counter already, they're gonna score. I like, damn it. Like halftime 4-1 already, then I already know, okay, won't be a repeat of that last season miracle, when I was standing by for it.
Okay. And then now fast forward again 6 months later on, you wouldn't
really
say you wouldn't say Liverpool have actually massively improved. And then if you want to reference it to back to the last game against Real Madrid, you wouldn't be inspired, right? Will you?
Definitely not.
And do you agree? If you are looking at another defeat, you're staring again in the eyes of defeat again against Aston Villa. Because look, I'll be frank, looking at your form in the league, it seems like you guys have actually turned the corner. I actually spoke to a couple of Liverpool fans. I say if you guys are completely guessed, if you have your heads right now in the clouds because you beat Arsenal, then you are probably a kid high on helium.
Yes.
No, because anybody can beat Arsenal. That should never
We
be a
don't even care.
barometer.
Arsenal.
No, that should never
I
be a
think
barometer of how good.
I remember we
your team
didn't
is.
beat your right.
Oh, Spurs and
It's just
Liverpool.
Tottenham Hotspurs. Yeah. No, Tottenham and Arsenal.
No, you didn't.
Talking
But
about-
no, of course, you
Eh?
guys beat us, and then we all beat you. We all know how we actually pan out. You guys are still crying about the penalty against Lacazette. But Azmuna, you talk about the form at this current moment. You are eyeing for the second leg, aren't you, against Real Madrid? How much does it play on the minds of your players? And also, I want to touch a bit on the comments made by your gaffer. One of the contributing factor why you guys didn't live up to expectation or why you guys didn't get going from the whistle, because it felt like it wasn't a Champions League match. The stadium didn't look nice, according to Klopp. It didn't look like
Ridiculous.
it didn't look like a proper stadium.
Ridiculous.
Training stadium.
It looked like a training stadium, and that's the reason why the players were mentally affected. Is this him just again trying to pick something out of thin air, or is this his way of deflecting criticism against his own players?
Maybe deflecting criticism, I would say. I mean, he has done that a lot. Come on, you see the whole season really.
The win. I
Yeah.
remember the win.
No. I remember. I posted on IG story about the win. There was a story by 4-4-2. Right, the goalkeeper. It was a windy day. You could see a strong gust at the back, judging by how the trees were all swaying. And then the goalkeeper then took a goal kick, and because the wind was that strong, the ball came back, made a U-turn like a boomerang, and it went into the goal. And then I posted that on Snapshot Studios IG, and I said, so Klopp's complaint was right then. It was the wind. The wind can actually affect the game outcome. But on all serious note, your gaffer, he's a bit prickly. He's always looking for he's always looking for the quick get out route. He's always looking for error, and again, just cutting a reason for why they lost. This time around, do you think he will be caught in between playing a good side against Aston Villa and also saving a bit of legs for the return leg against Real Madrid?
I wouldn't say, because I myself also in a bit of dilemma, if you ask me. Like, I also have to choose between. But one thing for sure is Mane needs to be dropped.
There you go. Wait, are you guys
He's
on?
off form.
Are you guys on secret text?
Definitely
Or
has
what?
to be dropped.
Drop Mane and we will be fine. Drop Mane. Who do you then play? Jota on the left, Bobby Firmino, Salah on the right. Is that what you're going for?
Yes, exactly my thoughts.
Okay.
But for Saturday, I'm not really so sure how it's going to turn out. But I would love to see Mika's play in place of Robertson, if you ask
Good
me.
shout. Good shot.
Because
Because yeah.
that man is tired, man. How can you all keep playing him all the time?
Yeah.
He needs to rest.
And Remy, I heard the year. I don't know the year is for Robertson getting a rest, or is it a
Yeah.
year about Klopp always looking for a reason when he actually lose?
He always
Uh,
look for reason lah when he
well, wait, first and foremost, what do you make again of the current situation as a West Ham fan? Of course, you don't have any bad blood when it comes to
Yeah.
Liverpool. I don't know. I think on a personal level, maybe you don't have any bad blood against Liverpool.
we respect Liverpool. We let Liverpool win us or something. We are towards Liverpool. After that,
But this is again, Remy, to be really straight and center. This is beyond anybody's wildest imagination. Looking at how they fall from grace, again, you must be really lunatic, man, to actually pit this fall against them. What do you make of this situation? Burn out again. You talk about fatigue. You talk about the manager really uninspired. Or are we just looking at the players right now who has lost that hunger totally?
to be honest, there's a lot of injury going on with Liverpool squad. Fair enough lah. Then secondly, as you know, Klopp, he's a good manager, and without a doubt.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though, he's a very good manager lah. Any team would love to have him. Passionate, you know. I mean, just a good manager lah. But knowing Liverpool, I won't get shocked because miracle only happened 30 years once. So
Are they going to wait for another 29 years now?
Yeah.
This is what years.
cut lah. After JST, after CPF, all these 20 years.
20 years lah. Okay, not that bad lah. Not that bad. Arsenal on the way. Arsenal already on 17. Okay.
Yeah.
So
We're
you,
going to 100 years or so, bro. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
don't bring Spurs into the conversation, of course. We don't want to embarrass ourselves, right?
Never win anything. Kau became ini rusty 0.
hey, Remy, I want to ask you, Remy. Okay, just side topic. Just a quick one. When it comes
Yeah.
to West Ham, you are of course a hardcore, avid West Ham fan, and your love and hate relationship for Tottenham Hotspur. When did it start for you, and what is that one thing that irks you the most about them? I really want to understand, man, from the West Ham mental frame. I want to delve deep into your mental thoughts.
To be honest, I'm still wondering why West Ham fans hate Spurs.
Yeah, why?
I thought only Millwall.
True.
But the thing is that to be honest, if you're talking about North London, the real North Londoners are Spurs, not
True.
Arsenal.
True, I agree.
It's true. Spurs is the real North Londoners if you go by history. But I guess we just don't like neighbours who make so much noise but empty inside.
Oh.
Empty vessels make a lot of noise.
Oh.
You know, it's just like that lah. We're gonna win lah.
Okay.
We're good, but never win anything.
Oh,
See,
okay.
So we don't like that kind of neighbours lah.
Noisy lah.
What is that to say?
Okay. All right. And you talking about them not winning anything. When was the last time again West Ham won anything?
We won. There's pre-season cup.
Pre-season cup. Still a cup. Audi Cup, just like Audi Cup.
Then the last time we won championship cup. When we were
Promoted. That's a real silverware.
it's a cup
That's
lah.
a real
Sorry,
silverware.
that wasn't first place, that was playoff final.
Yeah, playoff final lah. Still a cup lah. Pre-season also we won Betway Cup. I still remember. So it's
Okay.
still a cup.
Okay lah.
Still a cup.
You gotta still a cup lah. You gotta give that lah.
All right, so right now let's round this up. I think we have spoken enough about Aston Villa and Liverpool. Fair to say we will not be seeing a repeat of what happened in the reverse fixture when it was being played at Villa Park. No 7-2, nothing, guys. If you guys are dreaming about it, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen this time around. Remy, quickly, prediction for this game, man.
Aston Villa.
3-1 Aston Villa. Noah, you want to come clean? You want to tell everybody what you are going to predict for this match?
I think I'll go for a 3-2 Liverpool win.
3-2 Liverpool. No,
This is gonna be very, very tight.
Yeah. I actually kind of rock with that thought as well. I kind of rock with that. Ask Shirtless Milner 7. Boy, your name is such a tongue twister, man. Where do you go with this?
I have a feeling, right? I know we haven't win at home, but
Okay.
Yo,
we could very well see a repeat of November
No.
2019, the very
No,
first time we met.
Milner. No.
I think I hope we score a last minute winner so I can do that celebration again.
Celebration. Okay. And then quickly, Jasmine, because we have not actually told them the full coverage of the story. The word shirtless. What happened? Aston Villa. Where was the
Yes.
setting, and what did you do
The
to
Peninsula.
almost got yourself incarcerated? Capital punishment. Actually, you nearly got
Yes,
incarcerated.
That time, I think Anwari was seated beside me. Then I
Yeah.
was like frustrated at the
Tampines
plaza.
Hub,
Then I keep-
guys. Tampines Hub with about 5,000 people watching this match
Yes,
together with us.
yes,
Big projector, right?
yes. Then he kept seeing me raise my hands up and all
Yeah.
that, like scolding, all that. Then when Robertson scored, then I raised my hand up and like with the rest of the crowd, I keep saying to them, "Come on, come on, come on!" I keep
Yeah,
raising
because
my
it was 1-1. It was 1-1 then.
1-1. Then I keep like with the crowd, we all shouting already. Then came that very moment when like just before like Arnold, because I was seated beside Heikel. Heikel,
Yeah.
I think should remember. I said to him,
Uh,
if we score that winner from the corner, I don't care. I'm gonna take off my shirt and run. And I really did. So
he really did.
I think Falik or I have the recording of that footage.
I know we still have that, guys. We still have that. That's under our
Yes.
Snapshot Street interview. You want to take a look at. You got to scroll all the way down. All right, that was in 2019. Aston Villa against Liverpool. 2-1 was the eventual scoreline, and Ars Milner streaked half naked. Safe to say that was the last time I saw him in person. After that, I cancelled our appointment and relationship. No more.
Hey, but after that, I remember. After that, I came prepared the week later.
Extra shirt.
Yeah, yes, I remember.
Half naked in full eye of public, but there you go, man. That's what football does to you. And that's the guy who remembers the story. Chulo, this is talk actually. Striker Azmil. Oh no, the shirtless story. And Spurs squad had stomach flu. West Ham beat them back then. Guys, I think enough West Ham and also Tottenham loving. Okay, so right now, guys, if you want to know which match we are going for this week, of course, this is the last part of the show tonight. Before we do that, just quickly, if you want to take a look at the predictor, Remy, maybe next season you might want to join us for this one. Prediction of scoreline. Maybe next season we'll open up this competition again. There is a chance for you, Remy, to win a voucher, $100 voucher, right, from a apparel company. Of course, you can do it next season. Look at the standing right now. Jay is on top, followed by Noah. If there's one thing that you can do, you definitely you are not bottling this up. You are coming back strong. Okay, so Noah, Mayor, you can take a look at that. Azmil, you stop laughing. Let me see, where are you, Azmil?
Hey, I want
Azmil.
me. Oh my god.
Oh, lama Azmil, come on, you gotta back up, Azmil. Come on, believe in miracle of Istanbul. Okay, so you can still make this up. All right. So for those of you guys, you want to know also the panel. All right, 4 of your panel. Tiban, right now, he's running away with 5 points. Of course, your man himself, look at his expression, all right, shouting away 3 points. Joe, too scared to join us for tonight because there's a West Ham fan in town. He's on 2 points. And Haiza, Man City fan, only his team is winning, not him. All right, so he's on 0 points still. And for this week alone, what we are predicting, guys, this is the prediction for game week 31. Same routine, same drill. Text me. That's it. Don't be late. I'll give another reminder. But this is the match these are the matches that we are going for. There you go. Manchester City versus Leeds United. You know what, Remy? Since I have you on board, buddy, why not you predict for me? All right, so you'll take up my scores. First one, Manchester City versus Leeds United. Where do you go with this? Come on, you have to predict for me. I'm chasing a 2-point lead.
City. 3-1 to Man City.
Okay. Let me record this down. Noah, can you help me record down? Just probably pen and paper, anything that you can write on. Remy is helping me with this. Okay, so Remy, you think I should go for a 3-1 victory for Manchester City?
Definitely.
Thank you, buddy.
No,
All right.
Them.
3-1. All right. Noah, you taken that down. Huh? This is for me, Noah, not for you. Don't steal my prediction, okay? 3-1 for Manchester City and Leeds United. The next one, Liverpool versus Aston Villa. You mentioned 3-1 for Aston Villa.
I think my mind is 2-1.
2-1. Okay, Noah. So 2-1 Aston Villa. So Remy is going to predict on behalf of Anwari. The third one, Remy, Crystal Palace on London Derby. Chelsea, Crystal
draw
Palace.
2-2.
Draw game. Ooh, 2-2. Oh, Remy not holding back. Spicy dinner here. All right, 2-2. Okay, so 2-2 Crystal Palace and Chelsea. Your team. Come on, man. West Ham Leicester. 2-1 to West Ham. Why did I even ask? 2-1 to West Ham by Remy. Okay, Noah, all done? All taken down so far? All right. Last but not least, Tottenham Man United, you again predicting a draw game. Where are you
1-1.
going? 1-1. Let's go. 1-1. No, I can't disagree, man. 1-1. So there you go, Azmila. Don't worry, don't squint your eyes. I'll put this up on our socials later on. Okay. Wait, Talk is coming all with all the prediction. Talk, I'm not gonna take up your prediction because you're not part of the game. Sorry, Talk. You might want to try again later. And last but not least, there you go. So text me, DM me. You all know the drill. You've been doing this for the past 5 matches. So kudos to you, those of you guys who are really uber consistent with your prediction. Text me by at least by Saturday morning. All right, guys. So those are the matches again. Don't worry if you didn't catch it in full. I will again put this up on our social. So there you go. All right, Man City Leeds, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, Chelsea, West Ham, Leicester, and Tottenham versus Man United. Last but not least, thank you so much, Remy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming on board. But again, European Hammers, is this coming for you guys?
Yeah, it's coming.
Yes, it's coming.
Yeah,
Okay. And this guy, Ballon d'Or?
Yes.
Yes. And PG.
And PCC as well.
For you, bro.
And Noah, again, thank you so much for coming on board, Noah. Noah, you are a Spurs fan. Where do you, again, visibly see your team finishing this season?
I think 5th.
5th, yeah?
Or
All right.
sixth.
No. All right. So, Noah, there is also a call. Noah, catch me if you can. Don't worry, Jay.
I'll
You are
catch you,
already
bro.
already banned from the game. Noah, you are right now leading the list because I have banned Jay from playing or participating. Okay. Azmila, I was about to ask you where you're going, but it seems like you have completely blacked out your screen. Is that
Oh, yeah.
how the season will be for Liverpool? Blackout. First and foremost, can we do it against Real Madrid? Can we now overturn the deficit? We just need 2-0. That's it. Can we do this?
I mean, like I say, I mentioned a lot of time that Real Madrid exposed our high line. This
Okay.
time we definitely have to go over there and press them a lot.
Mhm. Mhm.
We cannot slack this time round. So
Mhm.
if we can't win, then we can't win. I'll gladly admit the season is over already if we can't win. that one.
All right. So now it
As
all
I say
lies.
to Noah a lot of time, the hope kills you more than anything.
Yeah, and now right now it all lies with that return
Just
leg,
like my
right?
life, bro.
And why is Peaceful wearing a mask when he's at home? Why, Remy?
Oh, aurat mulut.
Aurat. He wouldn't understand, all right? What is the leading scoreboard for fan prediction? Habib, give me a sec. Let me just flash this up. Don't worry, I'll post this online as well on our socials. Okay. So at this current moment, Habib, where are you lying, Habib? Let me see. You're on 1 point, buddy. So a lot of work for you. Okay. And last but not least, Charlotte, I only 1 point. Okay. But there you go. Catch us next week again. All right. The big focus, of course, we've got a couple of big matches to preview, as well as we are going to talk a bit about Champions League. Let's see who we are bringing on board. But I really enjoyed your presence, Remy, as usual. All right, guys. Check out his podcast on Spotify, Ichi Bang Bang. Check him out. All right. If you haven't followed him, do that, man. Man of football, all right? And
Thank
but,
you.
but just put up with the going backwards celebration, the reverse celebration. And as well,
Not my Facebook.
and also happy Ramadan as well. Yes, happy Ramadan for those of you
Happy
guys who are celebrating.
Ramadan.
Happy Ramadan. This Tuesday we will all
Selamat
start
Ramadan.
our weight loss program. This Thursday will be a completely different January. Yeah?
For you, weight
Alright?
loss program.
Weight loss program for all the Muslims because we are going on a fast, right, Noah? Of course, you
For
wouldn't
you?
understand, Noah. Of course, for me as well. I am a Muslim, if you still remember that. All right, so, but that's it. That's me, Noah, Azmile, and also my special guest today here, Peaceful Hooligan, signing out. Keep it locked here always. Snapshot Studio, the big focus, baby.
Right.
Thank you so much for watching us. See you again. Bye-bye. Tara.